luck.
Hello. The microphone is working now. So I just wanted to come in a little bit early just to essentially say hello, get everything going, make sure that I understand what is happening, and I haven't actually watched these videos back, so I'll let you know that now. So hopefully it's quite useful. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna time myself half an hour exactly because I said it's a half-hour stream, and I said that we'll be well, I mean, when I say that it's going to be a half-hour stream, it's because I'm actually going to Kolonov's house a little bit later on. I'm going to play some games. Play some game. Okay? So, tonight is going to be a quick stream just regarding this. I might try and stream while I'm at Kolonov's place. Some games against him, as well as a few other people that might be coming in this evening. So, today I'm going to go ahead and start this. Now, you'll see that I've got this set up, so you can see my stream over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go full screen. And this is just going to be a quick analysis of the first 10 between myself and Incognito. And then a quick analysis of the match between me and Abby last night. So I had a first to 10 with Incognito and a first to 5 against Abby. And I mean, if you were watching, I mean, there was only like 5 people watching at the time, so it didn't really bother me. But basically, there was, I think so. Against Incognito, I ended up winning. Against Abby, I ended up losing. And I wanted to talk about why I thought that was. And let's bring this up like this. Oh, jeez. Why I thought that was, and why what I could have done to improve. Now, obviously, you guys can have your own opinions and talk about it all the time, so I don't really mind. I'm actually going to move the camera up so I look at myself a little bit. Oh, God. There we go. Do this way. And I'll move the stream up here. Okay, cool. So, there you go. That's a little bit better. Sub Blind Duality. Dude. We are... Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring this like this. Yeah, that's better. So, let's go. Let's just not worry about anything that's happening, and let's just go ahead and watch these videos. Now, the first one is a little bit long, so I'm not actually going to play the entire thing. I'm just going to try and skip through it and play, while the other video I'm also going to... Well, it's the same video. They're just a little bit further on, so there's like one down here and there's one currently here. So, let's get into it. I'm going to turn the volume down on this. It's really annoying because I sort of blocked out. Yes, I'm actually analyzing this time rather than being like intoxicated while on stream. Sorry about like Giggs' video in the corner as well. But you don't need to see that corner. You don't need to see the top right corner. I'm actually going to move my video. Oh God, jeez. Video down. Oh. There. Oh. Alright. So now you can pretend that Giggs' thing doesn't exist. I'll bring this down in this corner here. Alright, so you can see here that I've got him against the wall, trying to apply pressure. I didn't think that was very good pressure. I just felt like it was going to actually play a lot. Incognito, I don't think was playing his best in the evening, that evening, so that's something that obviously may have contributed to the situation. But you can see that I like to press buttons after after a couple of jabs, and it's a habit that I have a lot. Alright, so this is the first match, so you'd think that both of us are fairly like fresh, ready to jump in. I'm going to jump in from here and maybe move a little bit further down the track to maybe the 3rd or 4th match. Let's see where I go. Combo drops happening all day. Incognito wasn't doing very well at breaking grabs, so this is the first match again. Cool. So one of the problems that I have currently at the moment, and obviously what I'm trying to actually work on, is improving my ability to change up my timing. Now, throughout these matches, you'll probably see that I have a fairly rigid timing. When I say rigid, I mean it's really easy to see when I'm going to attack. Really far away, I'm probably going to attack, yeah? Gonna step, or gonna move, yeah, backdash, gonna attack, right? As I've got them on as I've got myself on maybe 1 or 2 plus frames from a hit, what'll happen is I'll end up trying to go for a low or trying to go for a mid mix-up. Like it's a generic 50-50, down forward 4 or down 4. And that's usually the way that I'll try and take out a match. I'll just hope that the person is obviously going to finish a little bit, will guess incorrectly, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to see if I can up my stream quality. Give me a sec. Let's try that. Alright. Alright, so this is the second match. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Oop. Okay, this is, second match. No walled stage. We'll see how we go. Moving. I'm going to attack. And he knew it. So he ended up trying to duck, trying to go under some jabs, which would apply pressure on my side. And he did an instant while standing 1, which it caught me. Punish. More punishing. But now I'm becoming predictable with when I'm actually doing lows. You can actually see that sidestep caught him stepping. So you'll see that I actually get hit with a lot of overheads in this particular match because I get predictable when I'm actually hitting lows. So I'll just be doing a low, he'll do an overhead, do another low, he'll do an overhead. It's like that. Do a low. Again, I can't remember shit about these matches, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't remember anything about these matches. Incognito has asked me to actually go ahead and try and analyze and see what he was doing wrong and what I was doing right, or why I was beating him and why he was, Man, it's an orbital, okay? Fucking Christ. Orbital heal. But yes, it is a 2D game if you're playing Claudio. Like, yeah, 2D. So yeah, you can see here. Pretty straightforward. Throw mix-ups, trying to catch him moving with the forward 3, or trying to catch him ducking rather, because it has a long range. You'll see that in a lot of these things, I'm actually trying to prevent myself from ducking low. And the reason that I try to stop myself from ducking low, blocking low against like some what would be known as, I guess, more obnoxious or annoying moves, right? He could have beat me there with forward 4-1, but he didn't have faith. Like down, yeah, like quarter circle back 3, the soccer kick and stuff like that. Like why I'm not blocking low on those is because if I was to block low and guess incorrectly, I would essentially get hit with a launch. Like I would get hit with a launch and then end up losing a lot of life. So I choose not to duck. And it's also to condition myself so when I come up against like a jack or someone that has like a really oppressive low, like if you do like if you verse a jack or whatever, right? You've got down back 1 debugger against a Gigas, you've got down back 2, which you'll see a little bit later. It's one of those things which I actually need to pick and choose when I actually start blocking and stuff, right? So that's one of the big things. Interrupts his rage drive because it's slow. Probably should have backed off. Incognito probably should have backed off and then done the rage drive, assuming that I was going to try and actually attack coming out from crouch. No punish on the get up 4. See, now with the matches that I'm playing, I've got 2 sort of like ranges that I want to be in. For me, as a Claudio player, like I want to be at that tipper range for forward 3. I don't want to be in close, because if I go in close, it makes it really hard for me, because I have not great pokes, but I don't have necessarily bad pokes. They're just a little bit slower. They don't necessarily give me too much of an advantage. Now you'll see, there was a hop kick there. So that was me being a dick, hop kicking and shit. So let's skip a little bit further into the match. This is 5-0. Okay, so this is where Incognito actually changed. So Incognito plays Brian for the most part. Very strong Brian. Here. Let's go into this match because this is the 4th match, right? Very strong Brian. Very strong Brian. How long do I have? It's only been 8 minutes. That's not too bad. 9 minutes now. So, I wish there was a fast, like, I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip. What's this? Dock, undock, full screen to... Oh, okay. Alright, so let's have a look at this game. Right? 3+4. 3+4 is pretty much the... Like, Brian, 3+4 is pretty much the range that I want to be in as well. Like, I want to be at the tip of that range. Because then if he whips the 3+4, or the muck kick, I think it is, I'll be able to then get a hop kick, or I'll be able to get something as part of that, right? Cool. Combo, standard combo. Forward 3 is used for me as like a keep out move, right? It covers so much area of my screen, right? It covers essentially from this side of my screen all the way across like that, right? That's the radius of forward 3's hitbox. So you'll see that I use it a lot to essentially stop any sort of movement coming in from where I am. And forward 3 have longer range than the hop kick. It's roughly even. I think forward 3 actually has a little bit more range, while the hop kick has a better crush property in terms of going under highs. While forward 3, on the other hand, can get jabbed out, which allows it to get knocked down. This is where I start trying to mix up my timing a little bit. Now you'll see that, like, what I'll do is I won't necessarily go in and then attack immediately. I won't go in and press buttons, right? What I'm trying to do is understand when I should be pressing buttons. I'm trying to get better at it. So you'll see that I'm sort of just chilling. I don't press that many buttons in this match. I sort of wait. But when I have an advantage, I then attack, which is another bad habit of mine. So if somebody was to move around the next attack, guess what the attack is after the plus frame, right? So if I do forward 4, you might see it. If I do forward 4, I'll usually attack with either a 4 or a down back 3 or something like that. Something really obvious. And the reason that I do that is because I think that it's going to work. But I know it's probably not. It's actually a really bad option. So this is where Incognito actually pulls out his Jack pick. Now, I've never actually versed Incognito's other characters other than as Brian, so I didn't know what was going on. My knowledge of the character led me to believe that down back 1, forward 1, and down forward 2 are pretty much Jack's main moves, right? So what I did was try and stay out of that range. As you can see, I'm trying to stay out of that range 1, and I'm trying to be in range 2. And then what I'm trying to do is actually, whenever he's attacking, trying to capitalize on that with a forward 3. I don't need to get that much damage. All I need to do is hit him, so then he gets stuck, right? Running 2 into throw setup is pretty predictable. Another throw. He doesn't break any like he breaks very few of my throws. Down back 1 to catch. That was pretty good. That was pretty nice. Blind Duality asking, down back 1 is weak to SSL during the actual chat. So that was one of the days that I could actually do it. Blind Duality, can you change the title of the thing as well to something impressive? That'd be great. All right, cool. So there was a whiff, and I used my best whiff punish that would actually reach that, which is the 1+2 string, which is really good, right? Into a wall. I've got a good life lead, so I don't really have to worry about what exactly happens at this point, right? I can sort of allow myself to get hit a few times. Can't believe I got hit by that. That was trash. Literally, the only thing that comes out of that move is like the last hit. I didn't do it. See that I sidestepped left for that one because I figured he'd be doing a down back 1 or a forward 1 to try and gain an advantage, trying to start chip me out. I was able to sidestep left, and rather than going for a hop kick, I would go for something a little bit more like safe, right? Which is the forward 3. Forward 3 is a great move of Claudio's. Forward 2, I don't know why that whiffed, because that should have probably gone around that side, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Down forward 2, I'm really bad at punishing with anything that's not a 10 frame. Like my understanding of 10 frames, right? See, Every time. My understanding of punishment is it a 10 frame punish? Yeah, do some jabs, right? Anything that's in between 10 and 14, well, 11 and 14, don't give a shit. Literally do not care about what is my 11 frame, my 12 frame, 13 or 14 frame. Because Claudio has jack shit. And I mean, down forward 3 is pretty decent, but the range on down forward 3 is ass, as you can see. And I mean, yeah, you can hit confirm it, but I mean, sure. So Claudio's I think it's 13 or it might be 14 frame is down forward 3-2 or down forward 3-1 really basically. Down forward 3-1, which is the mid kick into the bush thing, right? Bush like that. He's all like flippy flip, and like it's okay. It's okay. It's a good move, but punishable. And then the other one is obviously down forward 3-2 if you don't think you're going to hit it. But then they could duck it, which would then lead into more punish. So if you whiff it, it's bad. If you hit, well, if they block it because you thought it was 13, like 14, but it was actually 13 or something like that, then you get knocked down. So I don't use that. I don't use that because I don't have confidence in myself. Essentially, what I do is just go jabs. I just 1-2, right? If I do 1-2s, it's going to be a lot easier for me to gain advantage at that point, and you'll see it. You'll see it. If I block it down forward 2, I'll do jabs. That was a micro sidestep right there. I don't know if you could see that. Let's see if I can bring that back. How do I do that? Jump backward. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is where I think he's gonna do like a. We'll watch the end of this match. This is where I think he's going to do a down forward 2. I was correct. I guessed correctly. I see the down forward 2. I have enough time to react, which allowed me to get that. And I'll do that one more time. Here. Nope. Here. I wonder if I can slow motion this. Playback, speed. Was it this mount? No. Oh. The fuck is it? Isn't that first match? Fuck it, I've lost it. Alright, we'll watch it from here anyway. Soz. I'm gonna speed this up. Speed, faster. Forward 3, forward 4, as I said, immediately I will attack. As you saw, I did an up forward 4. And that netted me an attack. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this. Speed. Okay. So we'll play this match in slow motion because this is what's going through my head. Right? Sidestep and there. No, you're not wrong. You're wrong. Right. We'll do this one more time just to get it review it. So you can see as I'm going, he's been doing a lot of down back ones, right? Now I've got less of a life lead, but he's probably going to want to try and do something here. He wants to even it up. So what I'll do is sidestep and then hop kick, because he's going to want to try and like beat me up at that point. Again, that leads me to that sidestep and hop kick. You see the very, very minuscule sidestep into a hop kick. We'll keep this in slow motion. I'll probably try and do it again. I think it's either in this match or the next match. J and K. It's audio delay. K and L. K is... Oh, loop. That's looping. Oh shit. Okay, this is the same thing. Anyway, we'll stop that anyway. So this is regular speed. Oh, that's too fast. It's oh god. What the fuck? Oh, I can't revert it to normal speed? Fuck. Wait, that is normal speed. Fuck, that feels really fast. Is that fast for you guys? Like, that feels really... Oh, no, it looks alright now. Anyway, we'll go slightly faster so we can see it. So I'm applying pressure now. With that, same thing. See, I'm trying to not duck down back one, cause me thinking I could do that. Yeah, shake it back, man. The speed was nuts. But like the main thing is I didn't want to give him an advantage by ducking every time I thought he was gonna do a down back one. Cause if I do that and I mess up, he's gonna get a forward one into like attack, right? Which is way worse. Way worse than getting hit by down back one. So there's no reason for me to duck it. If it becomes predictable, I should low parry it or block it, right? But if it's not predictable, or if I'm just not expecting it, it's better for me to get hit by it or get tagged by it just a tiny bit, so that way I can actually beat that in the end, right? Let's go to the next match. This is where he plays... This is where he plays Feng. Feng's a really good option against Claudio because, I mean, if you are able to control the space with Feng... I don't know if anyone's seen Speed Kicks' tier list, but Feng is like A+ or S- tier or some ridiculous bullshit. But if you're able to control the space with Feng, you'll be able to control the entire match. Like, you can see there, he knew that I was going to do a down back 3, so he did a back sway. He's messing up his combos because he's not sidestepping. Doesn't punish correctly. Sidesteps that because Claudio is linear as fuck. You mean Claudio's forward 3? Why is Claudio's forward 3 so fucking good? Because he's got nothing else. No. It's essentially the reason that it's good is that it does so many different things in a single move. Right? So when you look at it, forward 3, it's a homing move. It is a low crush. It is it gives you, it doesn't knock down, it's a tail spin. It gives you frame advantage. Like, it has every single property that you want in a move. The only bad thing about it is that it's a little bit slow, so if an opponent is jab happy, they can literally pick you up out of it every time. That's it. But it has good range, and it covers so much space in front. As I said, look, here's an example of how much space forward 3 takes. So this is Claudio's leg. This is Man's leg, right? It starts from over here, right? This is about maybe 45 degrees in front of me, ish, and then essentially this is the track path of forward 3. Goes like that, right? So it does this giant radius. And that is the reason why it's so good. Yeah, Miguel's forward 4-2 isn't as good as forward 3. But Miguel has a lot more options than Claudio. Yeah, you just need to do forward 4. Claudio's forward 3 again is safe. See, that's the difference. That's the reason why Claudio's forward 3 is so good, because it's a safe mid homing move that low crushes as well. Like, it has so many different properties, and it's really good for keep out because it has that range, and it's just nuts. Like, it just does so many things all at once, and that's the reason why it's good. So you can see that Fang does well. Beats me once, and then I just come back and I continue playing, And then eventually it gets to the point where what happens, right, is Incognito's timing becomes very, I guess, predictable in a sense, right? You'll see that I start knowing what options, because essentially it's a Brian, right? So everyone's played a Brian. Everyone knows what options Brian has, and everyone knows that sidestep right is his weakness, right? Or sidestepping in general is his weakness. So I sidestep a lot, and I just try and beat him out. That's pretty much the entire game, right? And it just keeps going, and he ends up playing Heihachi for a little bit, and I end up winning against it. He just makes like the incorrect decisions at the wrong time, right? Jab, forward 4-2, I whiff, I messed that up. I missed the punish. Good long range poke. Man, if you're scared of forward 4, right, what you need to do is you need to get them to do it when you want them to. That's the thing. You remember how the other night you were like, how did you expect that forward 4 from Brian? Well, the reason I expected it is because they noticed that I was sidestepping a lot, right? If they start noticing that you're sidestepping a lot, you can then still get them to play your game, because you'll just be like, oh, okay, so when I sidestep, I'm then going to duck. And they'll try and catch you with a forward 4 or a down forward 4, right? And you can, down forward 4 is so slow that you can react to it by standing. While a forward 4 is fast, but you can then just duck it, right? Because you'll already be ducking. So if you SSL then duck, and they do the down forward 4, you stand up. If you SSL and they do forward 4 to realign, you're already ducking. So you're done. Right? Like there's no reason to worry about it. Okay, cool. And we'll move on. Okay, so this is his Yoshimitsu match. His Yoshimitsu throws me off, but that's all about knowledge and stuff, so, yeah. Moving on to the other match that I've got. This is the match between myself and Abby. Now, Abby decides to play Leo for a little bit for some reason. I'm not 100% certain why. Let's move my face out of this. So, Abby decides to use Leo. Leo. No, it's all good. It's all good. I've still got 4 minutes. Leo, you can see, loses out to Claudio if you know how to beat him. If you weren't aware, this is like the best thing about this entire match, right? Is just okay, so you'll see me do interrupt in between back 1-4. Now, some characters have it. A lot of characters that have a back sway have it, and I'll just do that one more time. So you need to know your options. This is the way that you get out of back 1-4, right? Is you need to know what actually works. Katarina can do back 3+4. Paul can do back forward 1, I think. There's a few different options for so a backsway is a move which gets you from say you're on P2. Yeah. So say you're on P2. No, P1. Your character is here. You do a move, it automatically moves you back and then forward. Yeah, so Brian could figuratively do a quarter circle back move. In some situations that might actually work. I haven't tested it, but I'd say that that's probably one of the good options that you could probably get, right? Because that'll allow you to actually get out of that mix up. I think there was a thing posted a little while back that you could actually do, like, you just do a quarter circle back with any character, and it like backsways out of that move, right? So that's potentially one of the things. Now, I end up beating his Leo, but what's actually way better is like this Gigas match. Now, this is the match that I actually have a lot of trouble with, and people are like, "Why? Gigas is trash. But Gigas is like shit tier, right?" Now, I'm just like, "Oh no, it's not about tier lists, right? It's all about just what the opponent does. And you'll see what happens, right, is that I choose to do shit at the wrong time. That was a great example of Abby knowing my timing. Here. So you'll see that Abby knows when I do lows or when I'm thinking of doing a low. So what he'll do is he'll low parry it. See? Sidestep, down 3. Very, very predictable. And he was like, I know that you're going to do a sidestep down 3 after a 1-2. That's one of your options. So I'm going to do a low parry. Gets him some damage. Now, ooh, timer is done. Alright, cool. So it's 7:30 at the moment. It says 7:29 on my screen, so I'm gonna give it a little bit. Now, you'll see here, right, I get stuck in a corner, I don't know what to do. So I panic and I do a hop kick. This is one of the things that also irks me about my own playstyle, is that I panic a lot and I'll revert to not thinking. It's something that I need to work on. Is that I'll be like, oh, what do I do? I'm being oppressed, so what I'll do is I'll do a hop kick or something. Like, I'll just try and catch people out, or try and do something like a Hail Mary, if that makes sense, right? And I think a lot of people have that, and that's one of the biggest things about this game, is that if you rely on a Hail Mary, sure, it'll work on lower levels of play, but people who have like a stoic nature, or people that can play very patiently or have been playing very patiently, that won't happen. Like, you can't do a panic move because they're not going to duck. They would prefer to block your panic move and punish it. And Gigas is one of the best people to punish that, right? Because Gigas, the 1-2 does like 80 billion damage or some shit. This is where I start trying to mix it up, but at the same time, you see that I'm still doing the same sort of timing. Same sort of timing. I'll sidestep, I'll immediately attack. I'll sidestep and I'll immediately attack. That's one of my habits. One of the bad habits that I've got. Attack. Ooh, see that was a guess. Sidestep, 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 sidestep. Alright, at this point, right, I've got a decent life lead, so I don't need to go in. But I'm still trying. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. All I need to do is punish whatever he's doing. That was just because I figured he would be doing his rage drive. And if you weren't aware, in order to get around Gigas' rage drive, if you know when they're about to do it, you can do an up forward neutral 4 and catch them as they're coming towards you. So it's a great option, but you really have to be on point with your predictions. Okay, let's have a look. This is me trying to catch Abby out with some online strats, right? Down 2-2. See, I thought he was going to do the high. And then I ran in. See, that was a problem for me. I ran in when I shouldn't have. I'll go back. I didn't need to run in during this bit. Oh, fuck. Right there. Right there. So, I have a life lead. Right? Now I still have a life lead. I run in. There's no point in me running in. All I needed to do was just wait and see what he does. But no. I run in and I get hit. I get down 2. Luckily he drops his combo and I take advantage of that. Now, you can see it's 2-0, but as time goes on, it becomes 3-1. Now this is a match that I want to rewatch, because this is the one where I end up losing, and it's probably a good idea for me to watch it, because then I can sort of figure out when I'm like what's happening with my own gameplay rather. How's the volume, by the way? Decent? Now I'm trying to give myself some sort of advantage. Right now I'm backed in a corner, so all I'm doing is I'm cheers, man. So I'm trying to advance, but this is not something that you should do. Nice. This is not something that you should do against somebody that has the reach of Mr. Fantastic from Marvel. Like, you shouldn't at all run in. Because he could just do a well-placed down... So I don't know why I did a rage out there. I just assumed that he would be running in as well. And that's the reason why I did it. Bad choice on my behalf. Let's look. 1-2. Punishes my hop kick. He's now got frame advantage. Now he's at the wall. Now I don't know what to do, so I miss the grab. Right? Understandable. Let's do it again. Try to get advantage by doing a plus frame move. He's already got a running 2, which is ridiculous. Right? Down forward 1 has a huge hitbox. Standing 1 has a huge hitbox as well. A lot of these things, like, I can avoid by staying further away from the character. It doesn't help that I'm stepping the wrong way. Wrong punish. Down forward 1. So, there was... for some reason, like, I had played well for the past 3 games, but that particular game, I ended up getting stifled. Like, I didn't know how to verse his Gigas, and I got stuck. Let's watch this match. I don't know who wins this one. There's a good whiff punish there. Right? There's an even life lead, right? Even life at the moment. Running 2. It's good running 2. Forward 2 on counter hit. All he needs to do is see for my running movement or running motion, and he can then just right in the face like this. Like straight in the face, and that ends up like messing up. Yeah, it does 71. Or 73 or something like that. Yeah, I guessed correctly then. Yeah, it's 70-ish. I think it's 72 or 73. And so I stay on the ground there because ultimate tackle, right? I don't have a life advantage at the moment, so... while standing 2, max damage. It's like low 70s. Yeah, is that just 70? I thought it was like 71 or 72. But you can see that, like, I struggle against it because I'm not used to a character being... Oh, true, nice. I'm not used to having a character be able to be in my face, but not be in my face. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like... that was trash. Run up, down, back 3. Like that's gonna work. Yeah, good fucking job. So, it's interesting, right? Like, Gigas is forward 2, Gigas is standing 1, all hit around range 2, which is the range that I'm, like, where I want to be for the most part. But I can't deal with it because I ducked that, but I didn't. It's just where I should be if I'm playing Claudio against any other character, but against Gigas, I have to be a little bit further away, and I'm not used to that. I got to get used to that in order to beat him. Down 2 whiffs against that, but combos and stuff. So that's all right. See, I thought that would hit, but then, you know, nah. Unfortunate. 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 This is where I start going, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why I'm losing. At the time, right? Because I'm like, I'm playing the same way that I usually am. And then I realized that I shouldn't be playing the same way that I usually am. Because if I play the same way that I usually am, Abby is going to be able to read me all the time. All the time. Legitimately. I mess up my combo. That's the same sort of thing. Abby's running in and not trying to block once he gets close enough, so I was able to hop kick him there. Round 2, I get hit by so many of those. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why I get hit by them. I literally hold back and then I still get hit by them. I don't know. That beats me out. So that's 3-3. So this is where like Abby is getting into my head, and that's a really good quality in a lot of good Tekken players. Like they can make you think the way that they want you to think, and that's definitely something that I need to learn how to do or get better at. Alright, let's skip to this. Am I KBDing? Yeah. Not all the time. In this game, like, holding back is actually pretty good. Like, holding back will work in this game. Also, for some reason, like, sometimes I'll, like, mess up my KBD, and I'll just get, like, a lot of ducks. Nah, Abby's connection is pretty good, man. Like, in terms of, like, online and stuff, like, I get it, KBDing against the running 2, but it's probably just me thinking that I can press a button or do something like that. Like, it's just me being trash. See, now you'll see the same playstyle that I normally use. I don't mix up the timing, and that's something that happens in these last few matches, right? What'll happen is I have the same sort of timing. I'll run in and then attack. I'll block something and then I'll sidestep and then I'll attack. I'll whiff something. I'll do a forward 3. I'll try and stay away. Things like that. Is he though? Is he actually aggressive? I don't think he's that aggressive. Like, his Gigas isn't that aggressive. Like, what's happening is he's understanding when I'm pressing buttons, or when I'm wanting to press buttons. So what happens is he ends up hitting me a lot of the time. That was lucky. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, hey. Like, Abby's got this style that, like, he's able to beat my own defense because my defense isn't that good. It's something that I need to work on. In order to hide my shoddy defense, what I do is I use forward 3. Oh, forward 3. Running 2. He predicted that. Yeah, I don't think, I don't know, like, maybe. No punish on that. So I whiff something, he gets down 2, right? Because that's the range that he's playing in. He's playing in that range 1, which is where the, down 2 hits, where it's supposed to hit, right? Because I whiff something, he's able to hit down 2 consistently. Like, you'll see me get hit by like a billion down 2s. Gonna hop kick that. That was a predictable running 2. I should have done a forward 4 there in order to beat that. It's a little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay. I went into Incognito's match a little bit more than I wanted to. See, I don't know why I fell for that, because the next hit is a high, so I should have just ducked, but continue ducking. But then he might do a mid, so I get crossed out, and I go, oh, maybe I'll do a high, or maybe I'll do something. It says 4-4, so it's close, right? Final match of the evening. And down back 2. Down back 2 starts coming out. Now down back 2 I can't friggin' see. And it kills me. Because it just hits me all the time. Down 2 because I whiffed at the wrong range. This is something that I need to learn how to do, is if I'm at a range, don't throw shit out. Right? Because if I start throwing shit out, I am going to lose to a Gigas. That was a shitty punish, right? Trash punish. He hits me with a high. Like this stuff is just me not recognizing what he's doing. And then because of that, because I'm becoming more and more frustrated with what's happening, more and more like I guess what's the word I'm looking for? More and more tunnel visioned. That's it. So essentially, as I go on, I become more and more tunnel visioned. Then I end up like losing out because I focus on one thing. Oh, when is he going to whiff? If he doesn't whiff, when is he going to do a? When am I going to be able to attack? Right. So I had a commanding lead just then. This was good. This is the point where like everything turns. Because I don't know what to do. I get hit. Start losing health. I start doing punishable thing. While standing 1-1 is -12 or -13 or something like that. 2-1-2 is -12. Easy. A forward 4, -12. 13, sorry. Now I'm playing really close, and the problem is if I'm playing really close, I could get hit by anything that Gigas throws out. Now forward 1 to catch me doing stuff, right? Final round, final game. Get punished. No punish on the forward, down 2. I've now backed myself into a wall, so I try to move out. Try to duck. I try to sidestep. I'll try and rearrange my position. So, oh wait, apparently not, because I'm trash, right? I just continue backdashing towards the wall. And I'm dead. I don't know, man. In terms of being able to rectify these issues, I think what I need to do is learn how to beat it at my own pace. I think if I continue playing against it and then I continue losing, it's just gonna get to me and it's gonna stop me from being able to do it. Anyway, that was the thing. So the things that I learned from that, rewatching these matches, right, is that as I get frustrated, I get the same timing. I revert back to my original timing. If I'm really concentrating on it, and you'll see, like, if you do watch the VODs and go back to Incognito's matches, you'll see that I try to mix up the timing and actually, you know, stop myself from attacking at certain times and get past that. So I can do it, right? I can do it. It's that if I come up against a character that I have less knowledge against, what'll happen is I end up, you know, just reverting, because I go, well, so it's a character that I don't know too much about. I know a little bit about, but, like, will I be able to use all of my knowledge to win? Probably not. So let's use my regular tactics. Sidestep 1, 2, sidestep forward 3, sidestep 4, sidestep back 3. Not actually utilizing the ability to create space, not actually utilizing the ability to force whiffs by simply moving. Like, I have to move and then sidestep, move and then press the button, move and then do something, and that is going to cause me a lot of trouble, especially when I go to Korea on Tuesday. So the main thing is, if I can actually get past that, I think I'll be able to level up a lot better. So it should be good. And now that I've sort of thought about it and sort of gone down that path, hopefully I should be able to actually get past that and improve. especially as I go over to Korea. I'm going to be playing online over there. I should be playing some people that are fairly high level, and I'm hoping that that's going to cause that's going to help me improve myself as I go on. Given that the internet should be good enough over there. Okay. Yeah. So plan is I won't be streaming for the rest of this week. Well, it's Friday now, right? Well, I might stream when I get to Kolonov's house, because as you saw in the chat, he asked me to first to 5 him. So I'm actually, well, he asked me to play. So I'm actually going to go to Kolonov's house this evening. So I will be potentially streaming from Kolonov's house. I'll give that a shot. I will also go to, well, on Saturday and Sunday I might stream. It really depends on what I want to do, or if I want to take a bit of a break so I can actually give my hands a rest and recover and everything like that. But what I will be doing is I'll be flying to Sydney on Monday. Sydney on Monday will be, I believe, some stuff for the IeSF, such as like headshots, as well as like intro cards and things like that. And then on Tuesday morning at 9 AM, we fly to Korea with the CSGO team, the Chiefs. And then we end up going from there. So I end up heading over to Korea, and then the tournament itself, the actual tournament starts on the Saturday. So head over onto the Saturday. If you guys can support, please come and watch me on the Saturday. That'd be fantastic. Because that'd actually be really fun, and you guys will be my support anyway. So if you guys can do that, that'd be great. And let me know how it goes. I believe there's a couple of different links that have been posted. I believe I posted them in the Australian Tekken group. There is some stuff for the IeSF, as well as I think it's esports something on Twitch as well. So do I know what time it'll be? I believe now, according to the thing, the itinerary, the what do you call it? The actual tournament starts at 10 AM. I don't actually know what the tournament format is at this point, so I'm sort of worried if it's going to be double elimination or if it's going to be round robin. But the tournament starts at 10 AM Korea local time, Busan, and then they've slotted it out that it goes until 8 PM. Now there's like 20-ish people going, right? So 20-ish people going means that it's probably not going to be double elimination. Is it 20 people? I don't know. Let me check. Let me do this. Let's have a look, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who's that? Meet the gamers. News item. Oh, cool. That's so weird. Hey, this? Woo! Look at that. 4 days. 4 days, boys. Alright, here we go. Show our participants. Filter by game. Let's have a look. Tekken 7. So there's literally 3 games. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO. We got League of Legends, which Australia isn't participating in because we fucking got banned and people were fucking like, apparently they were hella whatever. And then you got some Counter-Strike Global Offensive, right? And then Tekken 7. Now Tekken 7, woo, look at me. Oh shit. I'm gonna have purple hair instead of pink. But that's cool. Team Austria, Zaza. Azerbaijan, Blaze. Bruh, these guys. China, Team China, unknown. Fuck. Team Finland, Jopolex. Team India, Tejan. Abhinav, Tejan. Team Indonesia, Meat. This guy is gonna fucking wreck us, right? Israel, Solid Stone. Harry Potter. Scopa Michelle. What's that? Team National Fustweb. Team Korea, John De Ding. John De Ding, yeah. Macau, Kaio. HXI, I don't know where that is. Zaba. Right? Namibia. Namibia has a name, man. Mazilla, man. He's hella young. E-Blacks Cornova, boy. Like, that's nuts, dude. Cornova. I'm excited to verse New Zealand. PBE Dojin, man. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna fucking get wrecked. He is hella young, man. 1998. God damn. God damn. Team Portugal, John Des. Fucking weeb. Predator. From Romania. Team Russia, Morton. What a good name, Morton. Clan Roar from Serbia, Cold Heart. Pro T. Team Pro T. Stuyvesant? Stuyvesant? Team Sweden. I'm surprised Main Man isn't coming to this shit, man. Fucking Ayachi. My Insanity. Kira Kira. Matthew Nguyen. Flash Vision Book. Fucking Book, man. He's coming to this shit. Tunisia Devil. Tunisia Devil. I don't know who that is. Team Vietnam Tuna. Right? I'm the only one with a name that doesn't have vowels in it. I'm pretty sure I'm also... Oh, Meat has capitals, man. Meat has capitals. I'm XX Muffin Top, bro. Team Solid from Australia. Anyway, I'm probably going to go back to Jab with the Hut after this. Anyway, so... fuck, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 people. 25 people. How many do you think... link. But I'll see if I can post it in the chat. But 25 people, man. So with 25, what type of tournament do you think it'll be? Give me a heads up, because I would like to know, because I don't fucking know. No one's told me shit. Literally no one's told me shit other than, yo, you're going to Korea and you're going to play against these guys, right? So if I end up doing a double elimination, it's probably going to be okay. It's probably not going to be the greatest, but if I do like a round robin or something like that, then maybe I have a chance. Like these people, this tournament seems fucking stacked. So, anyway, that's it from me. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to Kolinov's place and play some Tekken. So it's currently 7:56 p.m. I said this was a half an hour stream, but it's actually gone for about 56 minutes. So peace out. Thanks very much for coming. I really enjoyed doing this analysis, and I just wanted to obviously, you know, just learn from my own mistakes anyway. So that's what I did, and I'm pretty happy with how it went. So anyway, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.